Now, the White House could be teeing up a new legal battle with Republicans this morning. The White House is defying a House subpoena claiming immunity for one of President Obama's top advisors. Now, House Oversight Committee Chairman Darrell Issa wants David Seamus to testify today about activities at the White House political office. Let's get to Michelle Kosinski. She's at the White House. Boy, they say it's tough to get a job as an attorney these days, but working down here, it's a good place where you are to being a lawyer.
Hey, Chris, yeah, there's been plenty of discussion lately over what is or isn't political theater around here, as well as this battle that's been going on between House Republicans and the president. Well, yeah, now the Republican chairman of the House Oversight Committee has subpoenaed a top White House advisor, the political director, to appear at a hearing today over whether he might have been doing political campaign activities on White House time, which could possibly be a violation of something called the Hatch Act. Well, the White House has asked Darrell Issa to withdraw this subpoena, saying that there aren't even any reasons given or evidence presented as to what Issa thinks that this director, David Seamus, might have been doing wrong. And further, that top White House advisors have immunity and that Seamus will not be testifying. Also yesterday, the White House sent a bunch of staffers to Issa's office to talk about all this, but they were, shall we say, more than annoyed that Issa himself did not show up. Now, for his part, Issa says he saw this more as a meeting among staff members, and what he really needs to do is question Seamus directly. Democrats, though, including the top Democrat on Issa's own committee, are calling this ridiculous, false controversy and theater.